been a very long time, but I'm back, okay? I've been super duper busy, and I'm gonna tell you why. But before we get into that, subscribe if you're not subscribed, like the video, or you can wait until after you hear me talk and see if you like me. Yeah, so here's a little recap of everything I've been doing.
Absolutely love what I do. It's a different environment being on the carrier side.
Gonna be a Mexico vlog coming out. I just have been so busy, like I said, and I haven't edited it yet, like finished. My fault, but it is filmed and it will be out probably after this video. But anyway, that's a little bit of what I was doing. And if you saw the last clips, you're like, who are all these people that she's in this house with? Okay, that is why I've been so busy. That is my new business endeavor. I recently started selling life insurance, and it has been so amazing. The amount of people that I'm surrounded by, oh my gosh, they are so inspiring. I love them all. And we recently had a lock-in. So the lock-in was in North Carolina, and it was super pretty. Like, it was such a beautiful Airbnb that we stayed at. And there was a bunch of us. We all just did everything. We learned from each other. It was amazing. And we had lots of fun. We played Uno for like 3 hours, I swear. And it was one game. We didn't have more than one game. We played one game for that long. It was ridiculous, but it was fun, you know? Yeah. And I guess like the main part of it is that anyone can do it. Yes, it costs like a little bit of money to get started because license costs money, but it is so amazing. I'm contracted with Family First Life, in case you're wondering, or if you've heard of it. I personally really like it, and it's kind of funny, my family was like, look it up on Reddit before you like go on this trip. The only thing on Reddit is about the fact that we have to buy our leads, but you need to think about it like this. If you're opening a store, you have to pay money before you make money. And that's exactly like what it is. So that's the only negative thing about my company. So if you think you can do that, comment down below that you would like more information and a way for me to contact you, and I'll get you started. Now, if you don't know what life insurance is, which you probably should because most of my viewers are much older than me. If you don't, that's okay. I will explain it to you. Life insurance is basically what gets given to your family members if you pass away, but there's also many different types of life insurance. I could sell you those kinds, okay? It is so amazing, and it's also very frustrating when a lot of people don't think they need it, because it really is just such an amazing thing to have, especially if you have kids. Especially if you have kids. People don't realize that like anyone could die tomorrow. I know it sounds so morbid, but it's so true. You could walk out of your house and something could fall on you. And that's terrifying. But you can't live your life in fear, so getting something in place like this is perfect. Because then you know your family's not gonna suffer more than they have to with bills or like your mortgage or your rent, whatever it might be. So it is so important to have it. That has been the main reason that I've been busy. And like I said, I actually think I said it and mentioned this like briefly in my last video, that I was gonna be making a video on like how to get started. Seriously, write away in the comments how to contact you if you want to get started, and I will give you all the information. We could set up an interview, all the stuff. It's really amazing. It's so amazing. And I'm in this just amazing agency. It's so supportive, like I said. Who would not want to spend their days working with people like that? Because I know I do. I want to spend my days working with people like that. Anyway, I also said in that last video that I was going to make a video on how to get started in nannying. So we're gonna just combine the two, right? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing both of them right now, life insurance and nannying. So now this is going to be how to get into nannying. So just for a little bit of background with nannying is I started as a babysitter. I still am a babysitter on like weekends, date nights, whatever. But now I'm also a nanny. So I started junior year of high school. For reference, if you did not read my description box on this video, I am a sophomore in college, almost a junior. It's been about 4 years since I started like picking up babysitting jobs. And I will say it was super scary at the beginning, just like anything, just like the life insurance stuff. But it gets so easy. Like really, even if you're not super good with kids when you start, I can't say that I was bad with kids. I just didn't really have too much experience like hanging out with them, taking care of them. But after like the second job babysitting, super easy. It gets so easy. Same with life insurance. After you make a couple calls, it's really, you get so much more comfortable with it. So much more comfortable. So basically, I started that in junior year of high school, and I just kept picking up jobs mainly from friends that were already babysitting, and like if they had plans and somebody asked them to babysit and they couldn't, I would pick it up and I would go babysit. Well, I want to say senior year, I was added to a group chat with a family I had babysat for of like 25 different babysitters, and all of us were doing that, sending jobs that we couldn't do that we were asked. So that was also like a huge opportunity, which I know not everybody will have an opportunity like that, but it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, I didn't ask, I just got added to the group chat because I had babysat for this family a few times and she liked me. I'm still in that group chat. I love her. If she's somehow watching this, I love you. Your kids are amazing. But anyway, not the point. Basically, it was super helpful to help me get started and get even more families, because all these random people that I didn't even know that babysat for this one family I did were sending more jobs of other families that they babysat for. So it was super helpful for me personally, but if you don't have that, don't even worry about it. I also joined a bunch of Facebook mom groups. I was in like 3 or 4 of them, still am actually. I think I may have left one of them because it was getting kind of weird. And I started posting kind of like a mini resume almost, saying how much experience I have, saying the ages I babysat. Here is a screenshot of one of those posts. It was pretty much the same in every single one. I may have even copied and pasted it. I also just put a picture that looked kind of professional of me, and the comments started rolling in. Those were all people that wanted me to like DM them or saying that they did DM me. And between those 3 posts that I posted in that first day, I posted all 3 at the same time, same day, I got over 100 people asking me to babysit for them, asking if I was interested in full-time positions. So many people. And some people, I will say, the biggest thing with babysitting is don't sell yourself short. Some people were like, look, I can't afford very much right now. And I was like, look, I sympathize with you, but I cannot live off of $10 an hour. I live in Illinois, in the suburbs of Chicago. Like, I just can't. It's expensive here. I know maybe in other places that would be fine, like, but not here. I'm sorry. No. And that's also where I found the family I nanny for still. I think I started in August, maybe. It's April. It's actually ending soon, which is super sad, but it's great because it allows me to be more full-time on my life insurance business. And hopefully that will continue to rise and I'll continue to grow and be amazing. And like I said, if anybody on here doesn't have life insurance, that's one of the main reasons that I started selling life insurance, was because I have seen so many families that it either came up in some sort of conversation or I overheard like bickering between the partners or whatever about not having life insurance, or like it's always the guy doing something super dangerous and the wife being like, you have kids, like you have nothing if you die, blah, blah, blah. And it's surprising how much you hear when you're just a babysitter. Like, you hear that stuff a lot. That's another thing. But I have heard it so many times, and it's like, guys, your kids are amazing. They're so little though. And your wife is a like stay-at-home mom. if you die because you were being stupid with your buddies, come on, guys. Like, it is so important. So important. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So off track. Anyway, back to the nannying. So I found my nanny family through one of those Facebook posts, and they're just so amazing. I love their family. They are so sweet. I mean, like, they have a little boy. He's also adorable, and because I've been with them since August-ish, I think. It may have been beginning of September. It's like been so fun to see how he changes. So it's a very rewarding job in my opinion, just like life insurance, because you know you're protecting people. So it's very, in a way, both of the jobs are very similar, but they're so different. Like, it's just, both jobs are in a way caring for people, which is what I really like. But yeah, like I said, babysitting is a great way to make money, especially if you're in high school, even if you're not wanting to do it at full-time nannying job at any point. So even with nannying right now, working Monday through Thursday, I'm still booking 2 or 3 weekend jobs or morning jobs, like driving kids to school. That's another thing. I do drive kids. Again, if you're not comfortable with that, you need to make sure you tell people, because if they ask you and you're like, oh yeah, extra money, don't do that. Like, you just have to be super honest with parents. Like, just be honest, because there's been a few people I knew that drove kids and I'm like, no, you almost killed me in the car. Ultimately, I'm booking like 2-3 weeks in advance. So it definitely gets to be a lot, but that's why you really just have to love what you do. And I mean, it's the same, once again, it's the same with the life insurance. If you don't think you can work from home, if you don't think that you can sit down and look at a computer screen or whatever for hours on end and call people, that may cuss you out, even though they requested information and now they're upset that you called them. You just have to have a really strong mindset for both of them, because you will get cussed out in life insurance. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You will. But like, it's just some random person on the phone. I don't care. Like, okay. And same with babysitting. It can be very much the same. Maybe not necessarily cussing you out, but a little child says very out-of-pocket things sometimes, and it can hurt your feelings. Little kids can hurt your feelings so bad. That's a whole different story. But like I said, you just have to have a really strong heart and really love what you do in order to get past those things. So if you want any more information, or if you want to set up some sort of meeting with me to talk about either of those things, leave a comment down below with a way for me to contact you and which one you're interested in, and I'll help you get started in both of them. Like, I will help you write a Facebook post for babysitting. I will help you write it. I will make it sound good, even if you only babysat for your little cousin before in your life. I will help you. And same with life insurance. If you have no experience with sales, doesn't matter. You just have to have the drive. So seriously, comment down below either of those things and I will get to you. I promise. Bye.